Hello, my dearest INFJ entrepreneurs. Welcome back to another video, or if you're listening this on the podcast, welcome back to the podcast. Today, we're going to talk about visibility because visibility is the only thing that you cannot escape when it comes to growing your business, unfortunately. Okay. And I know that this is an issue for a lot of INFJs that are maybe just the visibility is the only aspect that stops them from doing and going after or achieving some of the things that they want to do. Now, first thing that I want you to understand is in order for people to hire you, buy from you, become your clients, become your customers, you need to create some visibility around your work. That's not something that you can escape. Even if you have a physical store, you put the signs, you put the, whatever ads around you, you would get flyers. So people know that you exist. You would put yourself on the Google Maps. So people that are looking for what you're selling, offering, can find you. And that's a very basics of business. Like think about how you go outside, you see brick and mortar businesses and you see them. It's a butcher shop, it's a clothing store. You see, the clothes, see on them display. That's the minimum of what you have to do in order for people to find you. Okay? And this is also true in the online space. So instead of the online space being, well, I have this website that shows that that's what I'm doing for people, I still need to do the work so that people understand that that's what I do and they know that they can turn for me for that type of thing that they are looking for. Okay? And that's the visibility work. Now, I would like to describe it as this very cool example. When I was in Korea, I could differentiate two types of sellers. Okay, there are food vendors out there on the street, and there are two types of sellers. The one that are just sitting, looking down on their phone, and the one that are, on the street, they're trying to stop you, just come to my store, take this free sample, really out there selling. And the ones that are really out there selling are the ones that are actually selling. Instead of being disinterested and looking at your phone and not even trying. This is the same thing. Like you can have your food stand or you can have your physical store and you can do nothing or you can try to do something that would massively impact the results that you're having. So I can give you this other example. When I was in Amsterdam, the red light district where hookers like standing behind the walls, and you can look at them if they are inviting or they are just sitting looking pretty on their phone. Like obviously the one that is actually trying gonna get the clients or the customers instead of being the one that is on their phone not doing anything. Now, can I just say this, that if you have a physical store, there will be people who pass by. And even though you do nothing, there will be people who still buy. But there will be a significant amount of number difference between you being out there and selling and, getting the joy out for people versus you sitting and, you were waiting for people to come to your shop. Yes, there is a time when you're as big as Apple that you have world dominance and people know already your brand. You don't have to do some selling to get people to come because they would seek you out, but that's brand presence and that takes a lot of time to build. But more often than not, you are going to be the store that is trying to get clients to come. And in the online space, it's the same thing. You can create your website, the most prettiest, amazing website, telling everyone about your shop, your service, whatever it is that you're selling. And some people would come SEO gods would do their work. They would stumble upon your shop and they would maybe buy or maybe not. But if you are getting out there talking about what you do to people on the internet, in person, you network, create opportunities for people to find you, the more the better. You're maximizing your chances of them actually finding you. That's kind of what we do in the online space. And for that, you need to be visible. You cannot just be, well, here's my YouTube video and then just be silent about it. I post my video, I send an email, I post in the group, I post it outside the group, I collaborate, I tap into different audiences, and then we'll get more visibility on my work here in this group, in this podcast, in this YouTube channel. So even though me putting my face behind this, behind my work, behind your work, you're putting your face behind your work. Even though that's the case, you still need to be the person who does the work when it comes to your visibility. And I can understand that it's already is a lot of work to build the website. It's already is a lot of work to write the book. It's already is a lot of work to create the content. But if you don't do any visibility work around it so that people can find you, it's going to be much harder for you to get to where you want to go, like to make the type of money that you want to make, to get in front of the right people that would buy from you if you don't do any of that work. And sometimes it's the most obvious thing that we don't do. Okay? So what are the ways that I can create visibility around my work, even though it's the most painfully full of rejection, full of criticism type of thing, but I need to kind of find my way there because I want the right people to find me, or you want the right people to find you, your shop. So especially if you are functioning in the online space, the visibility work is not something that you can skip. Like you can't. There's no way. Because like I said, yes, there will be people that will walk past by your store that might buy something. But if you are in front of your store telling people all about it, finding opportunities for you to speak about it, you increase your chances of people to find you. Right? If people are looking, you're gonna be there because you've done all of it. And the more you do it, your visibility work, the better you have your chances of people finding you when they are looking for the thing that you want, you're doing, or you're selling, you're offering. After that, it comes a bit easier because then you build a brand around it and you might become mini Apple. And that you don't have to do that much of lifting because the brand, the body of work that you have done for yourself will speak for itself. But you cannot be hiding behind that website, that video, that episode, and expect that to do the heavy lifting for you because it's already hard that you showed up. You have to actually be intentionally visible. And those opportunities are created by you, are generated by you. And if you have a physical, service, you do nails or whatever, really, you have some kind of something that you do in person, but you might not have a shop, you still have to do visibility work online. You can do some basic ads, letting people know that there's a shop, that is just opening. There is just no way you can skip it. And so my intention this month, really, on my personal page on Facebook, and if you're not friends, we can be friends. You can add me, we can be friends. There's a program that I'm running called Intentional Visibility. Right now, it's completely free. It's available. There are content that is put there. There are videos, there are trainings, there are actual, tangible stuff that are coming as well that I have not shared before, or I have them in like paid containers. So you can join that movement if all you do is be more intentional. That's all I want for you. But even though it's the scariest thing, that we cannot skip it. We can't. And I understand that it's scary. And I understand that there will be people who leave bad comments, who judge, who do all the things that you don't like. You will survive it, okay? And it shouldn't be the one that's stopping you from showing the people that you have the store. And there are a lot of things that you can do for yourself to help yourself. So help yourself, please. Thank you so much for watching. And if you have not joined, if you're looking this on YouTube or viewing this on YouTube, you can join our INFJ Entrepreneurs Facebook community. We do hang out every single month, and it's a very cool community. I love every single entrepreneur that stumbles in there. You can join us there or subscribe to this channel. If you're watching this on YouTube, you can follow the podcast. There will be more episodes coming. Don't forget, drive over fear, progress over perfection. Good luck, be brave. Cheers.